also figured it would be a good way to tell you the things that I've been loving while I was gone. So, yeah. So, go ahead and sit back. Relax. And I hope that you all enjoy. Just a disclaimer as well. The washing machine is on and the fan is also on the lowest setting because it's Australia, it's summer, it is really hot in my room and I need the fan or else I'm going to die. A little over exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Just gonna quickly hydrate first. Okay. So I've split it up into categories. There is miscellaneous skincare / hair, books. There's one book. I'm very proud of myself. Movies, TV shows, a little bit of music, and then, of course, makeup. So, I'm going to start with miscellaneous. I also have these nails on from B Nails, and I love them, but I'm not used to the 3D look. But I love the sounds that 3D nails make, so I had to wear them. Look how freaking cute these are. Anyway, so first we'll start with miscellaneous. I have 2 perfumes I need to talk about. One of them I don't have it with me, so we'll talk about the other one first. This is Cloud by Ariana Grande. I've taken it off of its like stand, but I'm obsessed with this. I think I got this while I was gone. I don't know if it was like towards the end of 2022 or in the middle of 2023. I think it might have been 2023. But I wore this a lot last year. As you can see, it's like halfway. But this is so good. Obviously, it's a cult favourite. Oh, but it smells so nice. If you go to Bath and Body Works in the Stars, is very similar to this, and I love mixing those two together to make it last a little bit longer. But it's such a good scent. It's like warm, fruity. I can't even describe it. I don't know the notes of this. Honestly, I should have brought up the notes. But that is the first one. Absolutely love this. And the second perfume, which I don't have with me, is Delan Purple by Versace. That one I absolutely love. That is like my top favourite out of Cloud. And that one, Delan Purple, is my favourite. Me and my boyfriend, we went to Maya in the city, and he was showing me Delan Blue, which is a cologne that he wears, and I absolutely love that cologne on him. It smells so good, and the worker there suggested Delan Purple, and like he literally grabbed my arm and just sprayed like a whole bunch without me realising, and I was like, oh great, what if this smells of shit? And my boyfriend literally went and was like, you need to get that. I do not get like that. It smells so good. And the best way I can describe it is just like super fruity. If you want something that's like super fruity, like you can eat like the person, that is like the best way to describe it. And it smells so good, and I've nearly run out, so I need to buy another one. But it's like my boyfriend's like favourite smell, even the one, even Flower Bomb, which he bought me for Christmas. He's like, Delan Purple is better, but like Flower Bomb is also good. yeah, absolutely love Delan Purple. The next favourite is my Insta Mini 11 camera. I got this for Christmas last year. Well, not last year, 2022. You know what I mean. And obviously, that was when I was gone, so I didn't make what I got for Christmas video. But I got this, and I have been loving it this year. I haven't been using it as much as I want to. This year, I want to start using it more. But the photos that I've gotten are so cute. I brought it to my best friend's wedding, and we got some really cute photos. And I love it. I just wish film wasn't so expensive. That's my only thing. Don't think I have any more film left in this. My next favourite is this makeup bag. It's just a clear makeup bag with a bunch of bouchines and coffees and bubble teas on it, and it is so cute. I got this in a show bag, and it's surprisingly really good, and it fits all of my everyday makeup in it. It's just so adorable yet functional, and I absolutely adore it. And the last miscellaneous favourite is, you've probably seen the ads everywhere. I Smile toothpaste. It's literally all I use now. Not only does it taste so good, but it just keeps my breath smelling so nice and fresh. I was worried that because it's a fruity flavour, it wasn't gonna clean my teeth, but it does. And it just tastes so good. This is the watermelon flavour, and I think this is my favourite, along with strawberry. I haven't tried the new, really funky ones. I think they're putting out Wonka chocolate, but I just really love it. So far, the flavours I've tried are the coconut whip, watermelon, mango sorbet, peach iced tea, pretty much nearly all of the original flavours, plus strawberry. And it makes me excited to brush my teeth. So there's that. Let's talk about the one book that I have. she read the Throne of Glass series, and then she read the Crescent City series. I don't know the name of it, I'll have it like on the screen. And now she's like an avid reader and has been reading like the Twisted series by Anna Huon and stuff like that. But she's been begging me to read A Court of Silver Flames, and then also to read Throne of Glass and all of the rest of the books, but I have forgotten so much about the ACOTAR series, so I went back this year and reread the first one, and then started rereading this one, and it's honestly made me fall back in love with the series. The first one I hated reading. I hate Tampon. He's gross. I don't like the first one, but reading the second one, I only got up to just before part 1 because I started rereading it a while back and was wanting to annotate the books, and so then going back and doing this, like rereading, starting the reread again. I wanted to continue tabbing it, but I think that annotating the book is not helping with the reading slump, so I'm putting it down for now at the end of the first part. I'm gonna like try to get out of my reading slump, and then I'll come back to this, which my sister is not happy with, but yes, I have fallen back in love with ACOTAR, and I just want this slump to go away so that I can then easily read this, which I think this might be putting me in a reading slump because it's so good. Suggested I continue reading it without tabbing it and then go back and tab it, but your boy's not gonna have the effort after reading it to go back and tab it. I need to tab as I go, so we're gonna put her on hold until we can get ourselves sorted. But yes, I absolutely love the ACOTAR series so much. And it saddens me to finish reading at part 1. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's when the good stuff starts, so yes, that is the one book favourite that I have. Hopefully in the next few favourites, seasonal favourites, I have more books to talk about. Let's talk about the movies and TVs now. TV shows. So there's 2 TV shows that I want to talk about. The first one is Wednesday. I watched that at my boyfriend's recommendation. Before we became a couple, he was talking about how obsessed he was with the series. And I was like, I've heard about it, but I don't know if I want to watch it. I watched it. So good. I don't know how season 2 is gonna go because one of the actors got accused of sexual assault, so I don't know if they're gonna kill him off or just recast him, so we'll see. But I love the series. I love Wednesday and Enid's friendship. It's so cute, and just everything about it was everything that I love. I love fantasy, I love friendships, I love mystery thriller, and so I binged it so fast. It was so good. And then the other TV show I watched was The Last of Us, again with my boyfriend. Me and him played the game together, and then we watched the TV show, and it's become a fave. I'm so excited for the second season again. Me and my boyfriend really need to play part 2 in preparation. I haven't played part 2, he has, so we need to play it together. But I love it, it's so good. I love this series so much. I wasn't expecting to get into like zombie kind of stuff, but I love the relationship between Joel and Ellie, and like the moral ambiguity of it all. All the side characters, just everything about it is so good and so well done. And I'm so excited for season 2. Oh my god, I've fallen in love with Pedro Pascal as well. He's amazing. It's so good, so bingeable. Now for the movies. I honestly only watched 50 movies, like 49 I think, but this year I really want to watch more. I went to the cinemas a lot last year. I went 20 times, so I'm pretty impressed by that. A lot of it was me and my boyfriend going to the cinemas. But the first movie I have to talk about is Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know how it took me so long to finally watch it, but it is like instantly a new fave, instantly a comfort movie. Like, it's whimsical and fantastical and hopeful, and it's like eating a cinnamon roll, like that, like instant joy and warmth. I love it so much. It's so good, and a lot of people like take comparison to like the meeting of Sophie and Hal to the meeting of Feyre and Rhysand in Agatha, and I love that. Like, it makes me love both of them even more. It's so good. I just love it so much. Instantly, like my top fave Studio Ghibli movie. Granted, I've only seen a couple of them. I need to watch more, but it's just so good. And then the next one is Whiplash by the same director as La La Land, which La La Land is my all-time favorite movie. Again, one that I've been like on my watch list for such a long time, and I finally got to it, and it's so good. I love like a little bit of like psychological like themes, drama, like it's so well done, and like the way that like the music was implemented as well, like it's raw and gritty and so good. And I'm pretty sure the actor of the instructor got an Oscar or a nomination for it, and so well deserved. He was intense, so intense. It's such an intense movie, but so good. Next is Barbie. I feel like this is on a lot of people's favourites, but so good. Honestly, so good. I loved it, literally, like everything about it. It's so well done, and like instantly became a new fave of mine. Such like an important movie, and I love Greta Gerwig. Like, Greta Gerwig is one of my favourite directors ever. Like, everything, I can't even like explain how much I love it. The messages and the like the metaphors and the wit and the way that like she like portrays like this message, it's so good. And like just that that like scene of like all of the like home footage of like girls like growing up and stuff like that. It gets me every time. It's so good. I literally walked out of the cinema like speechless, and my friends, they went into the bathroom to go to the toilet, and I was like in the foyer of the cinema, and I could still hear the credits rolling with What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish playing, and I just stood there and I like was crying, and my friends came out and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, I just needed a moment. It's so good. And then the last movie I have to talk about is Talk to Me, which Australian made movie, so love that. But literally my all-time favorite horror now, like, it wasn't scary in the sense of like jump scares, but like the whole movie I was like tense and like my heart was in my throat, and it was so good. Like, the concept is so good, and again, I love like psychological, like weird kind of stuff. Not necessarily weird, but like gets in your head, kind of like thrillers. And I was just like on the edge of my seat, and it was like so good. It was so good. I don't have much music to talk about. I only have one artist and then one album. But I don't know if I've mentioned it in a favourites video before. I think I have. But this year I went to see Harry Styles. I saw him 3 times. I know, it's a bit much, but I saw him twice in Melbourne and then once in Sydney. Me and my mum went to Sydney, and it was so good. And Harry Styles is one of my favourite albums. It's so good. All of the songs are so good. I know I keep saying that, but I just don't know how else to like explain it. There's so much range, and like it's different but still the same to his other albums, and I love it. It's just such a like chill album. Like, Satellite is so good, Cinema is so good, and just like the sound, I love it so much, and hearing it live was amazing. I discovered Wolf Alice for the first time this year, and I'm obsessed with them. I can't remember how I discovered them. I think it was like through Discover Weekly, or I heard a song from someone else on like an Instagram story or something, but I discovered them this year and I'm obsessed with them. They're a British band, and I've realised that I like really gravitate towards like British alternative artists, like Nothing But Thieves. One of my favourite songs is How Can I Make It Okay by Wolf Alice. That one's so good, on repeat. So catchy. I love like the build up of it as well. I love rock songs that have like that kind of like slow progression in it. So good. And just like that whole album, I think it's called Blue Weekend. That whole album is so good. I think I've only really listened to the songs on Blue Weekend, but I definitely need to listen to like their whole discography. It's so good. And then the last music thing I need to talk about is Taylor Swift 1989, Taylor's version. Is this a favourites video without me talking about Taylor Swift? Like, come on. It's so good. The vault tracks are literally like the best vault tracks on like any of her albums. They constantly get stuck in my head. Is It Over Now is so good, and it's like one of my new favourite songs. Like, they're just so good, and just hearing all of the like 1989 songs but like updated, it's made me like go back, revisit that album and like fall in love with it again. Obviously I already loved 1989, but like just like an even deeper love for it. And I was mostly anticipating Speak Now this year, and honestly, like, don't get me wrong, I love Speak Now, but I prefer the original. I don't know if that's controversial. Enchanted, I much prefer the original. And then I didn't fall in love with the vault tracks as much on this album, but 1989, so good. And take what I said with a grain of salt, because I absolutely still love Speak Now, Taylor's version. But if I was to compare the two, like, this is 1989, this one Speak Now, it'd be like that tiny little bit more. So yeah, just two more categories left, which is skincare and hair, and then makeup. So we'll do skincare, hair first. First is the Ultraviolet Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Sunscreen. I have been trying to find a good sunscreen for a while. I love the La Roche-Posay fluid one. I think I mentioned that in a favorites, but it was just way too runny, and it kept like getting all in like the crevices of my hands. And like, I love that sunscreen, but to be picky, I wanted to find something else, and I think it had those, I don't know what the ingredient is, but like it damages, like it's from like the reefs. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but it wasn't very environmentally friendly. That's what I'm trying to say. So I was looking for an alternative, and this one came up. This one is so good. It has like a slight like beige kind of colour, so it's not like pure white, and it doesn't leave a white cast, and it just like blends into the skin so nicely. It's like hydrating, and it just feels so good. It's not irritating, because I need like really like sensitive products. I don't know if this is a mineral or chemical sunscreen. I don't know the difference. But it's so good. Absolutely love this. Next is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I have been using this every night in my night routine, and honestly, it's made my skin so like healthy and glowy and soft. Because for a while I was using the niacinamide. I kind of stopped using that, just because I had to use it like a couple of days, like in a week, and I am lazy and couldn't be bothered tracking it. But this is so good. I feel like it's helped like smooth my like textured skin a lot, and it's just made my skin so like hydrated. So yeah, I absolutely love this. It's a new like holy grail, like can't live without it. Next is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I've been using this after I shave on my legs, and it's so nice. It smells so yummy. I don't know what to say that hasn't already been said, but it's so hydrating. I first heard about this because apparently it helps with cellulite, which I haven't been using it that much on my thighs, but I'll definitely try and like use it more frequently on my thighs and update you guys. But regardless, it's just such a good body cream. Next is kind of not really skincare and kind of not hair care, but it also kind of isn't. It probably should have gone in miscellaneous, honestly, but whatever. This is the Saint Jack Bane for your brush cleaner. This is a Australian brand, Melbourne-based brand. But basically, this is a brush cleaner. It comes with a little tin, and basically, you pour a little bit of the solution in the tin, dip your brush in, and then you wipe it on a cloth. And I get my brushes clean, my makeup brushes clean in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. It's honestly helped so much with like making me clean my brushes, because it doesn't take 50 years to do it. And especially my concealer brush, that one gets really clogged with like concealer really quickly, and it always like bugs me. It's like but it's so easy to use, and it smells like good. So I love this stuff. Honestly, a lifesaver. And it's such a big bottle too, so it will last me such a long time. This one I'm pretty sure I was using while I was like before my hiatus, but I haven't talked about it in a favourites video yet, and I've consistently been using this like every time I wash my hair, and I absolutely love it. It's the Way Hair Oil. This stuff is a holy grail. It makes my hair so soft and healthy, and I feel like it's been helping with curls in my hair, like promoting curls. Every time I wash my hair, I put this in like the ends of my hair, and ever since using this, my hair has gotten like when I was little I used to have ringlets, but they went away as I got older, and I changed my shampoo and I started using this, and the curls have come back, and I absolutely love this stuff. I've tried using the like honey one. I don't know what it is, I'll leave a photo here, but I prefer this one. It's so good and it lasts me such a long time. I love this. The last hair item I have to show you guys is this Wylera Hair Dreamwave Ultra. I suck at curling my hair. Like, I tried with like a curler, I tried with like one of those like curling ones, the ones with the clamp, a straightener. I'm so bad with hair. Like, I don't have like the patience for it. I hate like doing things with my hands. I just hate doing my hair, and this has made it so much easier to curl my hair. It literally takes me like 15 minutes to half an hour when normally it takes me like an hour, and it's so good. I used it to curl my hair for my best friend's wedding, and I used it to curl my hair in one of my videos, which I think the first part of my makeup haul should be up, where I used this to curl my hair, and I'm obsessed with it. I've seen like the beach waver and all of that. I don't know like if it would be much difference, but this is so good. Last but not least is makeup. I've been filming for quite a while, so I'll kind of try and like go through these a little bit quicker. You guys already know that I absolutely love Rare Beauty. Honestly, I think it's my favorite makeup brand, and I have discovered three new products this year. You've all probably heard of these, but I'll just go through them quickly. Firstly is the lip oil. This is what I have on my lips right now, and I love it. I used to have this in Wonder, and I have no idea where it went. It literally wandered off. But these are so good. They're slightly plumping. They taste really nice. So moisturizing, and they leave a little tint as well, which I love. Literally everything I love in a lip product, and I'm obsessed with these. I honestly need them in like every color because they're so good. Next is the Rare Beauty mascara. Volumizing something mascara. This has become a holy grail, literally like my all-time favorite mascara. It does not flake, it does not fade, it does not budge. It is so good, and it makes my lashes look amazing. I only put a couple of coats on today, but my lashes look so good, and I'm obsessed with this. And then lastly is the eye primer. The eye primer is so good. Like, I don't know what to say about an eye primer, but it helps my eyeshadow blend so nicely, and the like eyeshadow doesn't fade throughout the day, and it makes my eyeshadow pop, and it's so vibrant, and I'm just obsessed with it. Next is another holy grail product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is just the mini, but this is the best setting spray I have ever used. It keeps my makeup locked in for such a long time, and it smells so good, and it like just like makes all of my makeup like sink in together, and just makes it like look good but also stay put throughout the day. So good. Next is the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in, if I say the name I'm gonna get demonetized, but Organism. If you know NARS, you'll know what it actually is. But this is so good. I literally have two. I put one in my purse, one in my makeup bag, and they're so good. I first had a sample from a makeup beauty box, and I loved it so much that I had to get it. I never thought I would spend the $35 on a lip balm, but this is so worth it. If you want a good dupe, the Emco Beauty has a really nice one, but it doesn't feel as luxurious as this one. But the formula is really good, so yeah. And then the last favourite I have for this video is the Colourpop Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette. This one has been through hell and back. It literally doesn't have like the label on the front anymore, and then this is what it looks like inside. She is dirty. The eyeshadows keep moving, so I have to keep on like undoing the base so I can move them back. I've dropped it, and that is not the shade. Oh my god, I just stuck my nail through that. You see what I mean? I dropped it, and this eyeshadow just completely like dropped out and like fell. I tried to put it back in, but she was a goner, which is good because I never really used that shade anyway. And then I've haired-pan in this one, which is the first time I've haired-pan in eyeshadow, and I'm very proud of myself. But anyway, I literally use this every single day. It's such a good natural palette, and I'm obsessed with it. You can do like everyday looks, you can do more glam looks. It's just so versatile.